Hello, this is Dr. Graves coming back at you again on my blog on chronic health conditions. Today's topic is the importance of having a strong stomach acid. If your stomach acid isn't strong enough, it's called hypochlorhydria, and what it means is that the stomach acid is leaning more towards an alkaline situation. You really want your stomach acid to be close to a 1 on the pH scale, which is very acidic because it's responsible for breaking down food so that we can get nutrients into our system. It begins the digestion of the protein in the stomach, which triggers the pancreas to secrete enzymes which break down carbohydrates, and it sends a signal to the gallbladder to release bile, which breaks down fats. So if the stomach acid isn't strong enough, then these signals don't get there, and we start to lean towards more of a malnourished system. If it's not strong enough, the proteins end up putrefying, and the carbohydrates end up fermenting, which creates lactic acid in the stomach. When we get lactic acid in the stomach, it gives us that feeling of heartburn or gas or bloating. Most people think that that's a sign that the stomach acid's too strong and that they need to take an antacid, which sets you up for even more problems in the future, because what you're doing is you're actually perpetuating the situation and not getting any nutrients at that point in time. Your symptoms go away, but you become more malnourished down the line. It's also responsible for killing pathogens such as fungus and parasites and bacteria. And if we don't have that first line of defense against these pathogens, they end up getting into the system, and the system tries to get rid of itself by creating an autoimmune condition. And when you have an autoimmune condition, or more autoimmune conditions you have, the more inflammation you have in your body, which creates degeneration. It also triggers issues with neurodegeneration, dementia, Alzheimer's, MS, that type of thing, because it tends to lead us to a situation where we have a decrease in folic acid and B12, which are vital nutrients into keeping the nervous system healthy and going in the right direction. Some of the common symptoms that you might find from having a low stomach acid or not strong enough stomach acid are belching and gas within 1 hour of a meal, bloating or fullness shortly after eating, loss of taste for meat, undigested food in the stool, bitter fingernails, stomach pain, a desire to skip meals, acne, depression, fatigue, so on and so forth. The most common cause for this is stress. When you become malnourished, the situation kind of perpetuates on itself. But most people, the main cause is that we're extremely stressed out. I read a study the other day that said we're about 100 times more stressed out than our grandparents. So that's why we have a lot more chronic health conditions going on. There are several ways that you can test for having not strong enough stomach acid. We can do blood chemistry tests in our office. We do those. Presence of a zinc deficiency or insufficient amount of this mineral is associated with low stomach acid. A presence of vertical ridges on the nails, and we can do a stool test to see if you have any pathogens or parasites in there. So if you feel like you have any of these conditions, or if you feel like you got a stomach acid issue, or if you're malnourished, give our office a call, 207-947-9200, and we'll try to get you back on your way to a healthy lifestyle. Take it.